Hello, it's me, Mayo Hoskos TWR and TTTE. I promised my followers on Twitter X that I had a haul coming, and this is that haul. So let's go through everything, shall we? So the most glaringly obvious thing you can see right in front of you is the red sawmill log car from the late 90s. I believe this originally came out in 1999 and I think was discontinued in 2001. Let's get the bubble wrap out of the way. So it is a later variant, or at least it was made from the second half of 1999 because it has the name on the bottom. And if I try to get the dates lined up, that does say 1999 on the wheels. So this must be from the second half of 1999 because other people own other items from 1999 that don't have the name on the bottom. So this is confirmed the second half of 1999. And we got two actual boxes. So all of this came from eBay. I bought all of these products from eBay. They were all in a different state from mine. So let's get this open, shall we? And there are TWR destinations in here. I have bought bulk lots on eBay in the past that have come with engines and rolling stock. And I've also bought a few lots that had destinations in them. These are two lots of destinations. One of them is actually a singular item that I've been waiting forever for to be under $100. Oh, and that's a nice bonus. They threw in the My First Thomas Storybook library version of Toby. I forget if I own the Toby one of these books. I definitely grew up with Toby as a child, and I remember Oliver as well as others. So that was a nice inclusion. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so this is the big $100 item. It is encased in wrap. And it is the Dairy Barn. I've been waiting to find a good price on the Dairy Barn forever. Normally, in Australia, they sell for about $120. So at the exchange rate, that's about $90 US at the exchange rate. And I've never wanted to pay that amount of money for the Dairy Barn. I did pay that amount of money for the coal station in used condition because I think the coal station is the best destination that Thomas Wooden Railway ever made. But you get the barn, you get the two cows. I don't think I have... Actually, I may only have one of these cows, so that's nice to get. You get the blue barrel car with the milk jars. They don't have the magnet on top. That was before they put the magnets on the jars. I believe that the dairy cars from 2007 did have the magnets on them. But you can see a very simplistic font. And this destination did come out in 2001, so you got the name on the bottom, but it's the bold print, which I think is, there's something special about the bold print for the names. If someone knows what the bold actually means, please let me know in the comments down below. And if we take a look at these wheels, I'm looking through the viewfinder, and then I'm looking just with my own eyes off the camera. That looks like a date for 2002. So this is a confirmed second year run of the Dairy Barn. I can't remember when the Dairy Barn was retired, but I want to say it had to have been retired when Hit Entertainment officially bought out the Gulane Productions. I want to say this wasn't... I want to say that this was retired before the year 2004, at least. I mean, I could go to the Thomas Wooden Railway wiki and search up the dates, but all I know is that this definitely came out in 2001. And so what you're supposed to do is just imagine there was a piece of track right here. You put the barrel car at the bottom of this ramp. You put the milk jugs... No, sorry. If I angle this correctly... Whoa! Jump cut. Sorry about that, folks. You put the milk barrel back there. You press this green button. Oh, that's a fail. Let's try this again. So you press that, the barrel rolls down into the car. And if we slide this along, let's see if we can get this first time with the second one. There we go, worked the second time. So let's roll that out of the way. You can close these green gates to allow the cows to be inside or outside. And if I pull this cow out from underneath here, you can see there is some details for some hay, and it looks like a fence, and some stonework and some chickens back there. It's got a decent amount of detail on all sides, except for the back of the ramp. See, it has a fair amount of detail. It's a little bit of edge wear up on top here, but I don't mind that edge wear. And I'm pretty sure these are magnets where a piece of track would hook up to it, but the seller did not include that that track piece. And much like the sawmill and dumping depot or the coal station, as I mentioned, its destination that is split apart into multiple pieces, I guess for ease of transport, and it is connected by these knobs that you see with actual track pieces. So that's the dairy barn and the red sawmill log car. So let's move this out the way and let's attend to this box right here. And this will be a bulk lot of, I think, 3 destinations. Get the box cutters underneath here. Whoa! Jump cut. Sorry, my camera wants to twist you upside down today. We're not going to let that happen. Let's cut along this tape. And I always try to cut away from myself. And sometimes there's tape on the sides. So let's make the slit down here. Come on. And in this instance, I always cut down. But you got to get real pressure to get that tape off. And I need to come around on the other side to get this off. And now we can flap open the lids. And let's rotate this down. There's paper. Let's get the paper out of the way. This is the hospital. It's got a lot of edge wear, very used condition. It's got details on all sides, and I'm not seeing a date anywhere. So this is going to be my new spot where I'll put Harold the helicopter on all of my layouts. But I can see a date at the bottom here. You see Gulain Thomas Limited 2002. So 2002 hospital. Does this have a date? I'm assuming it's also from 2001 because the barrel car was from 2001, but I'm not seeing a date on the bottom here. I'm not seeing a date. I guess that's a date, a destination without a date. This is, I think, my 3rd water tower. It's got a bit of a, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's a pencil mark, but that looks like a texture mark. But minor amount of damage. The water was heavily evaporated. Did it again, goddammit. Yeah, so the water is almost completely transparent, but nice to get another water tower on my layout. Does this have a date anywhere? Let's see if this has a date. I think that's a date. Yeah, this is also from 2001. Maybe the dairy barn has a date at the bottom. Trying to see if it has a date at the bottom. That doesn't have one, but does the ramp? No, the ramp doesn't have a date at the bottom. So not sure what's up with that. But this is another one of these cone things. And this has a date on the bottom. It's from 2003, Gulain Thomas Limited. And you can tell this is used condition because the rubber piece of coal that would wrap around this circle right here, that simulates the coal moving down the chute, is completely gone. That's broken off. That's just as fragile as the caterpillar treads that you see on some of the models of Terrence. Get another Harold. I think this is my second or third Harold. This is the original Harold. It's unfortunate it's got a paint chip on its window. That's kind of sad, but I think it'd be easy enough to come in here with a black Sharpie if I want to restore this. Not sure where Harold would have a date on the bottom. Yeah, I'm not sure. But this has to be released before 2006, because I believe they updated Harold in 2007. I'm a little bit hazy about that, so I might check the Thomas wiki later. But if anyone does know the exact dates, you can let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, but I'm not seeing a date on Harold anywhere. Is there anything else? No, there was nothing else in there. So, what we got in this haul, we got a 2001 hospital. No, sorry, my mistake. I need to see the date again. No, sorry. We got a 2002 hospital, a 2001 dairy barn. Get this set up. Put the cows in the barn. And we'll just put the dairy car, no, sorry, we'll put the barrel car there. And you know what? For Pete's sake, we'll put the sawmill log car in the hospital. Maybe it's trying to, maybe we could act that all of this edge wear on here is its injuries, and we'll just tuck him. We'll just tuck it away in the hospital, yeah. And then we'll put Harold on top of the hospital. Got a 2001 water tower, and if we widen this out, get the 2003 coal loader. So that is this hole, and I'll be using this on future Thomas Wooden Railway layouts. So thank you for watching this whole video. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. If you want to see more activity from me more frequently, you can use the link in the description down below to go follow me on Twitter X. That is at real_Mayor on Twitter X. Go follow me over there. Let's get to 150 followers, everyone. So thank you for watching this whole video. I'll see you on my next Thomas Wooden Railway haul video, and I'll see you in the next video.